My dog just started fighting with the other dogs. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Okay, so today I really wanted to sit down and do my makeup. The makeup I had on in my last video right before this one is the look that I'm gonna do today. So that is pretty much all the makeup that I have right here in this bag. This is my cute little makeup cosmetics bag. Sometimes I put my skincare in if I don't have too much makeup. I got this off of Amazon. Someone on TikTok was asking me where I got it, and you can kind of personalize your letter that you get on it. So of course, L for Lara. So let's get on into this chit chat, get ready with me video. I would describe today's look as being radiant glam. No, correct me. Radiant buttery makeup glam. Are we feeling that today? Also, you guys, this bob is like it for me. Like, honestly, I think I want to get it like a little bit shorter. Like, I could have sworn that the day that I got it, it was like shorter than this, and somehow it grew like 2 inches in 48 hours. I got a new bottle of Fix Plus, you guys. It's just so beautiful. I prefer this bottle to the old one, to be honest. The first thing I'm gonna do, I have been loving the Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation from MAC. It is amazing, and I love to mix it with this. This is like one of my all-time favorite products. This is the MAC Strobe Face Glaze. I love to mix it. Like, this on its own is buttery, but mixed with this, it just takes the buttery experience to the next level. I'm gonna take half a pump on my hand like that. And then I'm gonna take the Strobe Dewy Skin Tint and mix just a teeny bit. Just like that, not too much. If I overdo it with the Strobe Face Glaze, I will not like the result. I don't want to be too glossy. So this is the, oh, look at that texture. Look at that butteriness. I like to always prime my brush. Oh, that is so beautiful. Honestly, today I could have just went in with Face and Body because I went fishing on Saturday. And so I have a really nice tan. I've never tried mixing the face glaze with Face and Body. So how is everybody? I'm so happy that I'm going back to filming. Today, I went to the gym. I went to my barre class. I try to do barre every Monday and Thursday because it just makes me so happy, and I love being able to take care of myself and take care of my body and work out and exercise. It is one of those accomplishments that, like, whenever I do it in the morning, which I only work out in the morning, I feel perfect for the rest of the day, and I feel like really proud of myself. I'm gonna go in with this cream contour palette. This is the Pro Face Palette in Contour. Can you see it? From MAC. I love this. I usually use this brush, the Patrick Ta contour brush. I think I'm gonna use that today. Recently, I've really been loving this deepest dark shade right there. And I'm just gonna do a really light contour. See, that's the best part about this brush, is that literally in like one swipe, you've got your structure. Like, it's just gorgeous. And I kind of like to angle my brush a little bit up, so that way it kind of acts as like a bronzing situation, like a 2-in-1, because it is like a deep shade. It's darker than my skin tone, which is the most important thing, but also just where I put it, like, see what I mean? It adds the structure and a bit of warmth. And then I usually like to take it on my forehead, just like that. You guys, this bob is seriously my entire personality now. I feel like this bob, getting this haircut, is like one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. Like, I am seriously so happy. And then I'm gonna take a tiny bit. Marley! Hey baby, what's up? I'm not taking you outside. I'm not taking you outside because you go and you bark at the dogs. No, you bark at the neighbors. No. If you ever do too much with your contour and you find that it's looking a little cray-cray, just take your foundation brush and kind of go over it and go around it. And then I'm gonna take a little bit. I totally forgot to do this earlier. I'm actually thinking of being a little bit creative today. I wanna mix in the Strobe Dewy Skin Tint with my concealer. And recently, you guys know I've been using the Prep and Prime Brightening Pen from MAC. This is in Bright Forecast. So I actually kind of want to mix the Strobe Dewy with this. Let's see how this is gonna look. I guess I'm gonna just put it on my hand. Like that. I just mixed it on my hand, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of the, oh, that is way too much! I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna, oh my god. This is not turning out how I expected it to, but who knows, it might turn out honestly great. Let's put this under the eye. This brush is from Real Techniques. I've had this brush since I was like in high school. Oh, and it makes it look, oh, you guys, I think I just did something. We'll give it that beautiful buttery glow. And then it'll also act as like a highlight because of the Prep and Prime pen. Whoa. That's like perfect. Like I don't need my under eyes to be like crazy. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm gonna go a little bit all over my cheek. You guys, combining the Strobe Dewy with the Prep and Prime pen and then combining the face glaze with the serum powered foundation. I know I said I wanted to look buttery, but I think today I'm actually gonna like exceed my expectations. Okay, I think I need a little bit more concealer, you guys. I think I'm gonna take just the Prep and Prime pen by itself. Yes. Now let's go in with our Fix Plus to kind of set these layers all together. The way that this smells is just so beautiful. Like, I wanna spray this. I love that so much. So the Fix Plus is setting on my face and it's giving me beautiful radiance. My skin looks so buttery and glossy, but to the point where like up close, it just looks really, really hydrated. Like it doesn't look insane. I want to contour slash bronze with the C8 powder with my favorite brush. This is the 127 from MAC, and I like to take it on this side right here. It will set the cream contour without having to go in with an actual like setting powder, because I don't need an actual setting powder. I just need like a bronzer or like a contour to set this and make it stronger, to make it like last throughout the day. Because of the brush that I'm using to apply it, it alters the way that the product will look on me. Instead of using a really, really dense brush to pack on the coverage, I just want like a nice soft flush. This is the first bronzer that looks like a dream on me. Like it's so natural. Oh my god, my hair is all over my face. Milani blushes are really, really pigmented, so I like to use a soft hand. I'm already super naturally tanned, which is why it's like not as scary for me to go in with this blush, because it's gonna fade pretty quickly. Blush is the first thing to fade usually. Oh my god, how do I get this back on? I don't even know how I broke it, you guys. I don't like manhandle my products, so this is really sad. It's like not closing. Okay, now let's go into our next layer. Every time I spray Fix Plus, I have to take like the deepest breath and just sniff it so hard because it literally smells so good. I think I'm gonna go to a cafe once I'm done filming this video. I'm gonna download it and then I'm gonna go edit it outside. There's something in my hair. Oh, it's just a knot. But my favorite setting powder, like as a pressed one, is the NARS crystal powder. It's really beautiful. I hit pan on it. Let's use this today. Actually, I haven't used it in so long. My favorite thing about this powder is that I've never used a powder that is undetectable the way this one is. This powder, especially for my skin type, just melts into the skin like so beautifully. You could cake it on like I do and you'll literally never see it, and it doesn't disrupt your makeup whatsoever, and it doesn't like really mattify the skin. All it does is set the makeup. Yeah, like I just put on the powder and you can't even see it. Literally cannot even see it. I love this. This is gonna go in my makeup bag. Actually, it's gonna live here now because I forgot how good that powder is. Now let's go in with this melt powder. I have the shade Light, but my sister told me one time whenever I used this that my under eyes looked way too bright, and I don't think she meant that as a compliment. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Medium. I'm just kind of lightly dusting it in swiping motions because that's going to lighten the amount of product that's actually being placed on my face. And I'm only gonna use it, See, I just can't get into this powder. Like, I'm looking at my under eyes now, and because of the shimmer in this product, it's a very, very light shimmer. Like, it's like a nice iridescent glow, but for some reason, I can't stand the way it looks on me, and I've tried it so many ways. I don't know why. I'm gonna go in with some Fix Plus and kind of try to fix this. I mean, it's just makeup, so it's really not that big of a deal. Plus, the Fix Plus will definitely make it look more natural and have it like melt in more. I got so distracted right now doing like a million different things that I don't even know where I left off. So the Fix Plus is obviously like saving the under eye. It just looks so good. Now what I'm thinking is just doing a little bit of black liner. And you guys know my favorite way to do my eyes is to take this MAC 212 brush. It's so tiny and slim that it's perfect to use to kind of add like, I almost just dropped this palette. I like to go in with the black shade of this Patrick Ta palette, and I like to line my upper lashes with this. Okay, so I just finished the eyes. Let's go ahead and curl my lashes. I literally can never, ever, ever skip out on this step. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a cafe today and work on editing this video, which should not take me more than like an hour. I love editing YouTube videos, you guys, like seriously. I'd love to get an actual professional like editing program or software because it would just take my skills like to the next level. I really, 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 I feel like my dream would be to use Final Cut Pro. It's so expensive, but that would be like my dream editing program. But honestly, I love iMovie. It's so straightforward and easy, and I've used it for years. I'm really excited to go edit this video. Like literally the most fun I have whenever I film a video is editing it after. Oh, I forgot. So this is a little step I've been incorporating recently, and it makes the biggest difference in the eyes. So one of my current favorite eyeshadows from MAC that I use just by itself is this Dazzle Shadow from MAC Cosmetics. Look at that. So I like to use this just as a little wash of color, and I like to take it ever so lightly just on one side of the brush, and I really don't want to put too much, so I'm going to kind of tap off the excess, and I literally just very lightly go on my lids and a little bit into the crease just for some definition. It's like one of those colors that on me, it almost looks like it's barely there. Honestly, go in with any mascara, you guys. Mascara is like one of the least significant parts of makeup in my opinion. I've used all types of mascaras, but I will say my favorite mascaras are mini mascaras. Weird little fun fact. Oh, my eyebrows. So I don't go back in, but for my eyebrows, I like to take the brush just like as is. I don't go in to add any more color with the black that's already here. And I use black eyeshadow to fill in my brows. And I only fill in like the sparse areas. And then I'm pretty much done with my makeup. For the lips, I go in with literally anything. Like, I'm so not picky whenever it comes to my lips. I just get so bored of having to pick a lip color. I'm gonna go in with this. What do I want to wear? I'm really bored of lips, you guys. Like, the lips is like my least favorite thing because it's like I feel like the face should matter more. This is MAC lip pencil in Soar. I forgot to use the Prep and Prime lip primer, but oh well. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. This is my current everyday makeup look that I have been wearing for the last couple of weeks. A couple products will change here and there, but overall, the objective of the look always stays the same, and the end result usually stays the same. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. Leave me a comment if you enjoyed this video, if you learned any tips and tricks. Tell me your favorite makeup products, and I will see you super soon in my next video. Bye!